Hey y'all, Tracy here with Just Dig It Farms. In my last video, you might have seen this little guy in the background walking around. I want you guys to meet our new addition to our farm. Come on, come on. This is Clyde. Say hey, Clyde. Say hey. He is just the cutest little fur ball. He is so cute and so sweet. Yes, you are, Clyde. I love how he just takes his little arms and wraps them around my arm and holds them tight. He's so cute. Where are you going, Clyde? Where are you going? He gets a little love and then he goes and gets more food. Clyde has a story, you guys. Jean found in, we have a thing called a mule trader, and what it is like this book, magazine type thing that you can get at all the gas stations and all the places around here. And it's just where people list things that they have for sale or things that they're looking to buy or, you know, whatever like that. It's like a trading magazine. So we always thumb through the mule trader and try to find deals on things that we need here for the farm. And come on, buddy, come on. So it was listed in the mule trader, Great Pyrenees puppies for sale for like super cheap, unbelievable price. So we called about it. The guy said he had a few left. So Jean and Chase went to look at them. Getting a Great Pyrenees for the farm has been one of the things on our list for the year, one of our goals, because we saw coyotes over by the goat pen earlier this year. When we saw the coyote near the goat barn, Jean went and got some motion lights and put them on the goat barn just as a temporary thing. But getting a Great Pyrenees, a guardian dog, was on our goals for the year. And I have a friend, her name is Allison, and she has a beautiful Instagram page called Handmade Homestead. She grows a lot of food and flowers, and it's just a beautiful Instagram page. But she is a YouTube follower and friend, and she reached out to me, and when we mentioned in our goals for the year video that we wanted to get a Great Pyrenees, she reached out to me and told me they raise Pyrenees puppies and they would love to give us one. And I was so super excited about that. And we're still gonna get another Great Pyrenees from her, a puppy from her, whenever they breed and they have the puppies. But we wanted to go ahead and get one now because our animals need protection around here. We live way out in the country, woods all around us. We have old hardwood forest all around our property. And there is a lot of wildlife and predators here. And my goats are my babies and my chickens and all of our animals, and we just need everything. We're super protected. Look at him. And he's just the sweetest thing. He's just the sweetest thing. So Jean found these Pyrenees puppies at a super good deal, so he went to look at them. Well, when he got there, it was a pretty sad situation. This little guy was hiding under a mobile home, scared to death, beat up. He's got scars on him. His lip got busted. He's got places all around his eyes, on his head. He's got this knot on his head. He was definitely not treated well there. I just really believe he was not treated well there. He had all kinds of issues. I don't know if it was all of the other animals that was around there that maybe abused him, or I don't know what happened to him really. Only Clyde knows his story, his true story. Jean saw him huddled up under that porch and he was like, that's him. We're taking him home. And he's definitely a full-blooded Great Pyrenees. I asked the vet, he's definitely full-blooded. When Jean walked through the door with this little guy, he was pitiful looking. Pitiful. Somebody's home. Oh, hey. Are you scared? Are you scared, buddy?
Needs a bath.
Yeah, isn't he cute? He looks scared to death. God, he's big. 6
weeks old.
Hey there. Hey, bud. Oh, he's got a cute face. Oh. He was infested with fleas and ticks. I mean infested. Like he was just covered in fleas and just mounds of fleas just all over him. It was late that evening when they got home with him, and really my only options was to go to the dollar store and get some of that Hart's flea and tick shampoo and just bathe him the best we could with that and pick ticks off of him. So we got that and we just bathed him, and I'm not kidding y'all, we bathed him for like an hour and a half. Just fleas, just filling up the bathtub. Then we got him in the shower, and it was something. He was just eat up. Like his little eyes, they were just like coming out of his eyes. I mean, it was so pitiful. Clyde is about to get a bath. He is in bad shape. Pitiful shape. He's got grease on his head. His ears are all nasty. He's got a sore on his head. Mud. He's not even really white. He's mud colored.
We need a rubber ducky. Rubber ducky, you're the one. Rubber ducky, you're so fun. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you. Rubber dub dub. Oh, there's tons of them right there. Oh,
He's eat up with them.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, love him. Look at the fleas.
Oh, we're fixing them to kill them jumpers.
Oh no, bless his little heart. Oh, Clyde.
Hey, we're gonna make you feel better, Clyde.
Is all that fleas on
Yes.
him?
Yes.
Oh, he is infested.
All right, give me some shampoo.
Oh my God. Wow.
This is gonna feel like Ooh, that smells good. Alright, Clyde. You ain't never had no spa treatment like this. Alright, we gonna make them fleas run. They're screaming, Clyde. You hear them?
Y'all, you're not gonna believe this pitiful little dog. We have been working on him for what? Hour?
Yeah.
Trying to get the fleas off of him. He is infested with fleas.
And ticks.
And ticks. I mean, they're in his eyes and eyelids. It is the saddest thing.
He's got a good home now.
He's got a good home. We rescued him. And his little belly was just swelled up. It felt like it was just going to explode. He had a little worm belly, and it was just swollen up bad. And he was just limp. He was just felt so bad. So we got him cleaned up the best we could. We tried to get him to eat. He really wouldn't eat anything much. We put him out here on the porch in a dog crate and just gave him some food and water and put him out here for overnight because I could not let him stay in my house with all those fleas. He still had fleas on him even after all that bathing. So the next morning I called the vet, took him to the vet, and they gave him something for the worms, and told me the best thing to do would be just to wash him again in Dawn dish soap. That just immediately kills the fleas. And I went by the co-op and got a flea and tick peel that he could take for his size. And within a day, this little guy was a happy puppy. He was so happy and felt so much better. So much better. I couldn't get an appointment with the vet, so they just treated him for the worms and sent us on our way, and we made an appointment for the next week, which was actually the other day. So I took him back to the vet the other day, and he is doing good. She said he did have like a herniated umbilical cord that we got to keep an eye on. He's got scars all over him where he, you know, had a rough beginning. His little head's got a big knot on it. We're keeping an eye on that. He, the worms are gone, and he's eating like crazy. He's eating so much food. He gained 5 pounds in just 1 week. He gained 5 pounds, so he's doing good. He's eating good. He also said that his little lymph nodes are swollen, and when we got there, he had a fever of like 104, so we got his temp down. She said his lymph nodes are swollen around his neck, so we're keeping an eye on that. But other than that, he's doing great. And I think he is just so happy that he was rescued and he was brought home to a good family that loves him and a good farm, that he is just going to be the best little puppy. Now, the guy told us when we got him that he was 6 weeks old and he had already had his parvo shot. The vet said he was at least 10 weeks old, which means he's 11 weeks old now, and we're not gonna assume that he really had any shots. So we've started him on his puppy shots. We're getting him healthy and taking really good care of him. Isn't that just the sweetest thing you've ever seen? We're taking really good care of this guy. We decided to name him Clyde, and whenever my friend Allison gives us a puppy, we're hoping it's going to be able to be a girl. She said we'd pick a litter, which is so super sweet, and we're hoping we can get a girl, and we're going to name her Bonnie. So we're going to have a Bonnie and a Clyde. I tried to go with like biblical names like Abraham and Sarah, or Samson and Delilah. And Gene and Chase was like, no, this guy's going to be a Clyde. So this is Clyde, you guys. Meet Clyde. He is our new guardian dog. And he is going to be a wonderful addition to our farm. So since we've had him, we've just had him up here on the porch, taking good care of him, trying to get him well and healthy. And he's been making the rounds with us every time we go out to feed the goats, the chickens. He's just kind of making the rounds with us. We've kind of taken him around the property, just making rounds with him, letting him get used to his environment, letting him know this is his home, and these are his animals, and this is his family.
Go, Clyde. Come on, boy. Clyde. Come here, Clyde. Let's go. Come on. Come on. We gotta cut grass. Come on. Hey, champ. What are you trying to get, Pixie?
Baking soda.
Hey, Pix, you hungry?
Doesn't matter.
So now that Clyde is healthier and he's doing good and he knows he's got a family that loves him and he's safe, it is time for the training to begin. See, Clyde has a job to do around here, and it's not just to be so stinking cute. He has a job to do. He is going to be our guardian dog, and his job is to protect our goats, protect our chickens, protect all the other animals that we're going to be getting around here, and to protect our farm and our homestead. So he has a job to do, and we have a job to do to train him. I've never had a Pyrenees before, and we've never had a guardian dog before. So this is all going to be new to us as to how to train Clyde. I'm watching videos. Jean and I are watching YouTube videos and just trying to, figure out the best way to train him, how to be a guard dog. So we're just starting with introducing him to all the animals. Him and Champ are good buddies. They already love each other. Boy, they play, they have a good time. They really love each other. We've got a kennel, an extra kennel that we keep here for Finn, my grand dog, when he comes. Chase and I moved the kennel with the four-wheeler over by the goat barn and goat pen under a shade tree. We've got his crate out there and for shelter if it starts raining or whatever. But what I've read is Pyrenees don't mind the rain. They'll just sit right out in it. They don't care. We've been putting Clyde in there for like part of the day and just leaving him out there by the goats and letting him get used to the goats and letting the goats get used to him. And I've taken Clyde inside the goat pen a few times and just let him around the baby goats. And him and Pixie like each other. They like each other. Last night was the first night Clyde spent the night in the kennel by the goats and not on the porch, and he did great. He did good. He was super happy to see me this morning, and he did really well. So as of right now for Clyde's training, we are just introducing him slowly to all of the animals, letting the animals get used to him and letting him get used to the animals. Now, if you guys have Great Pyrenees or ever have had Great Pyrenees or guardian dogs for the farm, and you have any helpful suggestions for us, please put them in the comments below. We would love any suggestions that you guys may have that could help us in properly training Clyde to be our farm guardian dog. So this little guy got a rough start in the beginning of his life, but now he is definitely going to have a happy rest of his life. He's got a family that loves him. He's got a farm and animals to take care of and guard, and he's got a lot of room to run and play, and he's going to be a happy buddy and have a good life.